Craig. We're back live. You know, obviously no one's here yet, but that's okay. Craig's World Rocks. And our little chat room is about giving ourselves the reflection that we want to have, that we need to give ourselves so that we can create a better life for ourselves. What you put out is what you get back. I will repeat that. We are waiting for people to join so we can have people to chat to. Let's see who pops up first. We could talk about creating your own space on YouTube, talking about the things that you're passionate about. You know, a YouTube channel allows you to do that. I say find your passion, talk about your passion. You know, passion and YouTube go together. You know, you can build a business for yourself. You can build a family. You can build a group of people that enjoy what you talk about. And that's what you're trying to find. You're trying to find your family, your internet family. That's what we're all trying to find. Will Tuesday night be a successful evening? Will there be people that will come and join Craig's World Rocks room? Let us see. Let us see. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I was just waiting for a few people to join. I am Craig. I am your host for the evening. This is Craig's World Rocks, and we know that your world rocks too. It's all about authentic you. It's all about being the authentic you. So whatever you're into, I was actually having a little chat about YouTube. This is a bit of a singing bowl. Get this sound going. Little singing bowl there, just to start us off. Vibration is at the core of everything that exists, and connecting with more vibrational aspects of ourselves is very important to align ourselves and to feel good about ourselves. You know, when you're feeling flat, when you're feeling down, your vibe's low, your vibration's low. And I was talking earlier about, or I wanted to talk tonight about, you know, I've created this page to hopefully really create a space that I can connect with people that are like-minded with myself, that are about transforming their lives for the better. Basically, it's around putting out, hey matey, how you going, Aussie legends? It's about putting out more positive vibes to everyone out there. So I want to say to the 10 people that are on right now in the chat, welcome. You are appreciated, you are loved, you are an awesome, unique individual, and life is about going out there and grabbing it by the you know what and making the most out of it, okay? Like, you don't have to be anyone special to transform your life for the better. Everything around us is a reflection of who we are. So if that's true, if that statement is true, treat everyone the way you want to be treated yourself. Great conversations. Yeah, I watch AFL, mate. I absolutely do. Love AFL. Put out the thoughts and the comments that you want to have told to you. So if you want people to really appreciate the person that you are, start appreciating everyone else around you. It's really that simple. Okay? So be grateful. Be grateful. Be happy. Be caring. Give abundance to those who need abundance. If you can give someone $5 that's struggling, $10, whatever, help them out. You're telling the universe then that you're open to receive as you give. As you give, you receive. That's how it works. Basically, everything around you is a reflection of who you are. So if you are really resistant about, letting other people into your life, you're going to live a very solitude life, and you're going to stop a lot of that positive energy from flowing into your life. You know what I mean? So look, again, you guys, I say it all the time, but that's what this is about. That's what I want my space to be about. I want it to be a safe place that we can all chat. Guys, anytime you want to throw questions out at me and get my opinion about what I think about a particular subject or a particular situation that's going on, I'm always open to that. I am naturally, hey Naquiz, how you going? Welcome. It's really about, this is a place where we can all have a chat. We can all be very open with each other, but it's all about, hey Money Mojo, how you going? Welcome along. Let's all feel that we can actually embrace each other and talk really positive to each other. And Mustafa, how you going, mate? Welcome. I think I said that right, Mustafa, yeah. And to you, Rocky, how you going? Welcome to all of you. You are all appreciated. You are all wonderful, unique human beings that can have amazing lives and create amazing things for yourself. And I want you to believe that tonight. If you haven't listened to me before, if you haven't met me or talked to me before, I want you guys, Mustafa, you're the best. I want you to start a YouTube channel, and I will come and watch you and listen to you, mate. This is the thing, right? We have to believe in ourselves. I do this channel, as much as I do it for all of you to learn about you, I do this for me to learn about me. And so we're doing it together. We're doing it together. It's about growing. It's about believing in yourself. It's becoming more of who you are, right? We are not bad individuals. We were not born sinners. We were not, we are amazing beings. When we all come into this world as babies, we're perfect. Ever seen a baby? It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's soft. It's gooey. It's everything about it's awesome, right? There are no negative things being thrown at a baby when it's a baby. Everyone just goes, "Whoa, look at the baby. Look at the baby." That's how we have to start looking at ourselves, that we're perfect. We're awesome. Speak to people in the way that you want to be spoken to, That's how it is, guys. I mean, if you like the things that we talk about here and you want to make sure you catch me when I jump on live, because live is what I want to do a lot more of, please subscribe, become a subscriber, join the family. I'm trying to grow it. I want everyone to really start to focus on putting out the things that you want to have happen for you. Cats, welcome. Appreciate you being here. It's Tuesday night. I haven't done a live on a Tuesday night before, so I'm testing out the waters. I'm seeing who's around. And I'm going to regularly do my lives now, because I think that's the best way for you guys to actually get to know me. All right, it's just genuinely having a chat. I'm a genuine guy. I've learned a lot of things over my life, and a lot of mentors and people that have brought different things to me. I always say this as well, this line in my chat: please take what you like out of what I say, chuck out what you don't like. It is about getting the answers and the things that you need to fill the gaps within your own questions and life that you're doing. So I might say 50 things through a YouTube live session, but one of those things might be the thing that resonates with you and answers a question that you might have. So, or helps you solve a situation that you need solved. So please, always be skeptical with everyone that you listen to out there, but be open enough to hear the positive gems of things that come through at different times. But it really is about not crowding the space within yourself. It's about allowing the right things in and the right message for you at the right time so that you can keep moving forward and keep creating more and more positive for yourself. And every day, guys, every day, you know, whoever you cross paths with, whoever you interact with, appreciate them. Tell them that you appreciate them for interacting with you, for being your friend. Tell people around you that, you know, you care about them. Because when you tell someone else that you care about them, you're telling yourself that you care about you. I heard a really good comment the other day, and I've been saying this over a couple of lives now, but I'm going to keep repeating it because different people pop onto my lives all the time. Really, you know, a lot of spiritualists talk about doing mirror work and talking to yourself in the mirror. But I love this little technique where you put both your hands over your heart and you say, I love Craig, right? Or if your name's not Craig, your name might be Harry. I love Harry, right? But you're saying it there and you're feeling it. You're saying it with intent. Something we've been discussing and I've been talking about with a lot of the guys over the week, this weekend especially. It's authenticity, right? It's being authentic. It's being your true self. You can't lie to yourself. And I say that a lot because when you lie to someone else, they don't know if you're lying. They could find out that you're lying later on. But reality is that the only person that knows if you tell them the truth is you. So you need to be authentic with you, right? And the reason that authenticity is important, and in today's world, it's been lost a lot. Right, we pretend to be certain things to fit in with groups or try and make ourselves fit in with other groups so that we have friends and we have popularity or whatever it might be. I'm big on, hey, embrace your uniqueness. Other people, you will attract the people that are like you to you. Just because you think, oh, I'm different and I've got, you know, maybe I'm not as popular, that's okay because you're going to have things about you that other people have exactly the same things about them. And if you're authentic, you'll attract those people to you, which is your real true family, right? That's what you want. You want your peeps, you want them in your life. You want to attract the girls and guys out there that really click with your true you. And being authentic is how you allow those true authentic people to come into your life. Like will attract like. It's a universal law. It's just how energy and everything attracts together. If we're a certain type of person, you will attract that person to yourself. Or people that are into the similar type of stuff. I hope everyone's going well. I hope everyone's had a great day. Has everyone online had a great day? Any comments? Any positive things that might have happened during the day, please post them. Tell us all about them. We want positive here. That's what we're after. We all need coffee. I think I need coffee, but I like coffee. Coffee's a nice taste. I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Money Mojo, you've had a great day. Well, I've had a great day, and I hope that everyone else out there has been having a great day. Coffee is the drink of the elixir of life, isn't it? It keeps us going. Money Mojo, do you like coffee? I mean, look, come on. There's not many people out there that don't like coffee, but I'm getting distracted about coffee now. So, you know, the key message that we want to keep telling ourselves is do what you're passionate about. Money Mojo loves coffee, so kudos to you, Money Mojo. And it keeps you up. It keeps you up. But hey, party continues. But we want to do things that we prefer to do. The message is really simple. You want to lift your vibration. You want to have better things happen in your life. Start to do the things that you love to do. Make the decision to actually do those things. Because a lot of the time we go, yeah, I know who I am. I like this and I like that, but I haven't got time for that. You know, life's too busy, blah, 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 blah. Don't get time for that. Hey, make time for the things that really click with you. Even if it's for half an hour a day, even if it's for 5 minutes a day, even if it's going for a quick walk, down the local path to the shops, and you get to check out some of the local foliage and birds in the trees. If you love nature like I do, get out and experience. We're always feeding the birds out the back here. So invite that in. Connect with nature. Connect with the things that you're passionate about. So I love nature. We're a part of nature. We're all connected. So I like to actually look at what's going on out there. You don't have much time with work. Yeah, look, I mean, that is something that we all struggle with, because we've all got families, or a lot of us have got families. Obviously, lots of single people are invited to the page as well. But, you know, a lot of us have got families, commitments, things that we have to do. And I'm not saying to quit your job and start to focus on things that you love solely and don't worry about money and blah, 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 it'll all happen. I'm saying that take that little bit of time and keep trying to add to your life with that time, that do something that you love. Do something that makes you feel good. Something that tingles you in the heart. Something that's seriously for you, right? Everyone tries to do shit. I'm saying shit. Everyone tries to do stuff for other people to make themselves feel good, right? There you go, Money Mojo. Thank you. You love music. I love music. I'm thinking of playing music while I do my lives. Do we all like the idea of that? I am an old heavy metalist, so I like bands like Bon Jovi and Slaughter and AC/DC, and, you know, maybe AC/DC and all these heavier bands won't work as well, but I like being alone and lazy, mate. I tell you, BBXC 9CB, it's a really special call sign, that one. Why would it be frowned upon? I love being alone and lazy, but it's frowned upon. You know what? If that chills you out and that makes you feel good, obviously that's something you enjoy doing, right? Do it. If it makes you feel good. If it's not making you feel good, it might not be a passion, right? So I am talking specifically about doing the things that make you feel good. Things that you did when you were a kid, things that you were into when you didn't have the blockages of the world and the controls of the world and everyone expectations of the world and the family. What did you love to do? What were you into? Add some of that into your life. Add the passions into your life. You want to lift your vibration. Why do you want to lift your vibration, you say? I hear you saying, why would I want to lift my vibration? Well, lifting your vibration is making you're feeling better about yourself. But when it comes to energy and vibration, if you lift your vibration, you actually will see who you are, more of the real you, right? You're connecting with more of, you know, your true spirit and the true unique individual that you are. The more your vibration lifts, the clearer you can see yourself and who you are, and more truth will come through your heart. All right. I mean, I believe that. The happier you are, the clearer the thoughts that come in about answers to life, about ideas and what you want to go forward with. Really, you want to just work on you. The answers are not outside you. They're all inside you. Heart-centered people are authentically driven people, all right? We want to be the truest person we can be. That's it. We want to be going along and actually living a true experience, not being a fake person. I see that as a waste of life. When you're not being real with yourself on who you are, you're living fake, you know? Let's all be honest about that. There were times in my life where I was living fake when I was younger, just because it was, you know, you wanted to be in the group and you wanted to be part of the gang and, you know, the popular kids and all that type of stuff. But it's not the way to live. You need to be the leader. You need to be the leader in your own life, and you need to be your most authentic self. And cheers to that. Let's have another sip of coffee. You know what I love about a YouTube live page? You can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like, as long as you're not hurting anyone else, okay? For me, that's an unwritten rule, right? Go out there in life, do all the experiences, have all the fun, involve other people, laugh, cry, carry on, joke, da-da-da-da, but, you know, don't go out of your way to hurt anyone else to, you know, have an experience. Putting other people down is not going to put you up. Putting other people down lowers your vibration, and then you get trapped at that level. And then you're not really being able to see who you are genuinely. You want to find out more about yourself. You know, meditation is something a lot of people do, and that's all about, you know, listening to your inner voice and finding out how you really feel about you, so on and so forth. Just being authentic with yourself, just being someone that says, I'm not going to bullshit around anymore. Doesn't matter what other people think. Let's be me. Guys, if you do, I will say this again, if you do like the way I talk about things and the different angle that I take and my opinion on life, being a spiritual type individual, and you like listening to it and you want to catch up with me at different times, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You'll see me pop up at times and you'll be able to actually, Livy, say, Livy. Yeah, well, fantastic. Welcome along. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see when I pop up, because I've tried to announce when I'm going to do a live, but that's all too much work, right? It's too much work. So say Livy. It's Livy, right? Yeah. Livy, you are a legend. You are a magnificent person, a unique individual that is perfect in every way, shape, and form. And I don't want you to be anything but you. Can you do that for me? You know, I will say this. If all of us started to be our unique selves, life would absolutely be unbelievable. But you are fantastic. And everything I said, it's from the heart and it's genuine, all right? And I hope that you have had a great day, and I hope everyone that's here listening has had an awesome day. You're all awesome, you're all fantastic, and you're all unique. Embrace your uniqueness. I appreciate you, Livy. Appreciate you being on and being involved with us. It's fantastic. And, you know, the more of us that embrace our unique selves, the better this world's going to get. And I think that's what the vibration of the planet and the transformation that I think the Earth is going through and the human race is going through as a whole. It's about us not being a whole lot of sheep anymore. It's about us being our true selves, our unique selves, connecting with who we truly are. And look, that's a great thing. When you really dig down and you really look at yourself and you think, you know what, I'm okay. I actually do a good job. I mean, I'm making an effort. I'm doing the best that I can. And I don't think anyone has the right to take that away. I think you know if you're trying your best. And if you're trying your best and you're basically feeling good and you're treating everyone well, then your life will transform for the better. I 100% know that. I've seen that with myself. I've seen that with my family. I've seen that with my friends. The more that you take ownership of who you are, what you say, what you project, and what you think, the more you actually create more abundance for yourself, more joy, more love, all the great things that people actually want in their life, but don't know how to bring it in. Be those things. Be those things. You know, you can't be everything at once, but be good to yourself. You're amazing. Be good to yourself. That's why I've decided to create the live sessions and do the sessions now, because I want you, I mean, I've got a lot of videos on my page and I've talked about a lot of different subjects and bounces back left, right and center. Of course, you can look at different videos I've done over the last 18 months and they're on lots of different topics. And I'm pretty proud of some of them, right? Some of them are really, really good. But, you know, we just have to be, I want you guys to know me. So I want you guys, I want to get my word out there to more and more people. And I think when you see someone genuinely live and answering questions and, you know, talking about how they see things, and I'm not just here to, you know, fill up content or try and get numbers. I actually want to, you know, make a difference for you guys. I want to be here for you guys so that, you know, because actions are the way to transform yourself. The first thing you do is you think positively. The second thing you do is act positively. We are living in a physical world here. So to transform a physical world, you've got to have some type of action involved, which is that final step. See yourself being more positive, be more positive, see yourself with more abundance in your life, be more abundant, allow abundance in, all that stuff, right? You really just need to take ownership of what you are projecting and what you are thinking. And often, if you're a person that has a lot of negative thoughts coming up in their mind a lot, and life shit, and everyone I work with shit, and da-da-da-da-da, there's some beliefs there that make you feel that way. It's not an innate thing. It's not something that, everyone believes that work shit. Well, I love what I do, right? I love it. You can do what you love, and then you never work a day in your life, right? And I haven't always done that. I've done many jobs that, drove me insane. But then you have to step back and realize that, hey, do I really want to be spending my days spending my life doing something that I just feel sick in the stomach going and doing? We need to listen to our intuition. We need to listen to who we are. Do what you love, guys. Do what you love. You can change what you do for a job. The opportunities can come your way. I believe if you follow your passions, if you go after and start to do the things that make you feel good, the passions in your life, then you will open up doors that weren't opened up before. It's pretty amazing. All right. I'm going to play my singing bowl in a minute as well. I'm just going to do it because I like it. Hopefully you guys that are listening still here like it. All type of vibration is, for those that are just jumping on, voila, singing bowl. Craigsworldrocks, here we go. See if you can hear this. Now, human beings have vibration. It's hard to get this right. Beautiful, really, but the singing bowl, you get lots of different ones. You get crystal ones, you get different ones with different vibrations, but they connect with a different part of vibration within yourself. So it helps to resonate and open up a particular area of vibration. Now, what area of vibration does this particular singing bowl work on? I have no idea. I was given it as a gift and it sounds fantastic. So I just love to do it. It makes me feel less stressed. Just like music. I love music. Music is something that when you're tired, when you've had a long day, when you're, just down for the count, summer for the heart, very true, Money Mojo. When you're down, when you've had it, when it's been hard, you do something that you love. If you listen to music because you love certain music, that peps me up, that gets me going, right? So I'm starting to feel better. I'm lifting my vibration again. That's what I'm talking about. If life's got you down, if things are really driving you nuts, and you can't get off the canvas, think about what you really enjoy and try and do some of that. Now, it doesn't have to be going on a holiday. I'm talking about small things. I'm talking about the little things that you can go out there and you can actually do to make you smile, right? And they might be insignificant to other people, but they might be just what the doctor ordered for you. And you should, a lot of people keep diaries and journals on things that they enjoy, and they keep dream journals on messages that come through. They do all types of things in journals, but I advise you guys to write down things you're passionate about. Clip ZS, yes, I am an Aussie and proud of it. Aussie Ocker, oi, 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 you know how it goes. The other day, someone said to me, g'day, and I said, I don't really say g'day, but other Aussies do, right? There's lots of different, hey, where, that's good. What state you in? Let's ask that question. I'm in Melbourne. What state you in? Clip ZS. Mustafa, thank you, sir. You are a star. You, Tasmania, welcome. I've got some friends in Tassie. Look, Mustafa, I want to thank you to subscribe, mate. Join me anytime, because when I pop up, now you're going to get the notification. But you are an amazing individual. You are authentic. Embrace the authenticity of yourself. Love yourself, mate. Feel great about yourself. Treat people that way that you talk to and run into, and you will attract more amazing things into your life. Mustafa, welcome. Clip ZS, you also get the treatment of you are a unique individual. You are amazing. You are born perfect. You are perfect. It's the world and the beliefs that have crushed us a bit and stopped us being who we truly are, right? So believe in you. Believe in your authentic self. Love yourself, man. I mean, I know that guys, it's rare to see guys like saying this type of stuff, but put your hands on your heart. I love Craig. I'm a good bloke. I deserve good things. You know, Clips, same thing, mate. You deserve good things, right? Put those things out. Start to do the actions. You know, so many of these spiritual people that I've listened to over the years, they give you things and they tell you, you need to be more of this, you need to be more of that. And it's all very light and fluffy, but they don't often give you the actions to do. And I've been around a lot of different people over my life, and I spent a lot of time really separated from helping anyone, right? Just keeping things to myself. But the last few years, I've really felt I want to impart what I've learned over my journey so far for everyone else out there. So actions, guys, you know, be positive and speak the positive. How old am I? I am the grand total of 56 years old, my friend, and in this lifetime. Otherwise, I am a eternal being that has lived for a millennia and more. I do not know. But yeah, so the old 56. INC, I don't know what INC stands for. Clips, not sure about that one. What does that stand for? I mean, UNC. Okay. Yeah, I'm terrible at, you know, initials with things. I know some things, but that's all right, mate. It is, you know, I hope that everyone that comes and hangs out takes something away from my attitude and imparts it into your own life. Try these things. You know, I'm not telling you things that are made up. I'm not telling you, it means I'm calling you old. Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm going to get much older yet in this life, mate. No dramas at all, mate. I'll be around for a long time, annoying people and, you know, throwing out my positive attitudes to everyone. Well, happy days that you're very young in this life then, Clips. Yeah, you're obviously younger than 56. But look, Money Mojo is laughing her ass off, all right? Or his ass off, whoever that may be. Yeah, so I just lost my train of thought. Like an old dude then, Clips, how about that? Go forward and actually use a lot of this knowledge that's been imparted to you. Test the waters for yourself, right? So you can prove stuff to yourself. So when you put out a positive comment to someone, you watch what comes back, right? Even with people, you know, you can diffuse an angry person by speaking really nicely to them. Because people that are built up and angry and frustrated and are trying to dump out their stuff because they don't know how to talk about it. What footy team do I go for? Hawthorn back in the day, then followed North Melbourne for a bit, but Hawthorn's what I grew up following, mate. Yeah, always kind of followed Hawthorn. You go for the old Blue Baggers, mate. Well, nothing wrong with that. I've got friends that brag for the Blue Baggers. You haven't been having much luck lately, but maybe next year, maybe 2026 for the old Carlton Blue Baggers. Yeah, so look, absolutely take what I say and try things, put them into practice, right? Try them, because I'm not telling you guys techniques that aren't real. When you talk to someone in a really positive way, you'll find that you'll get that positive back. If I say to you guys, hey, I really appreciate you, you are fantastic, you are loved, be your authentic self, you are perfect in every way, go forth and be the truest you can be, and you will draw the same type of individual to yourself, which is fantastic to think about, all right? You don't want to bring fake people to you, people that are just trying to be something to make friends or get something out of it or whatever. You want genuine Oh, mate, you've left the Hawkers to the Blues. Okay, well, that's all right. Well, that's football, mate. We'll move on. Absolutely. But it's you want authentic people in your life. Make sure that you're not lying to yourself. Trust your intuition. All right. Big messages, big thoughts, big simple ideas that have big impact. I guess that's what I'm saying. All right. So your intuition, and I'll touch on this as well now, is the first thought that comes into your mind when you have a question you need answered. That first thought or that voice will go bang, there's the answer. Most people aren't confident enough to trust that. And all the beliefs come in and they get all jumbled, and then they don't know what the answer is because they forgot what they first thought, and then they're stuck and they don't really get an answer for the question. Trusting your first thought, trusting your gut when the vibe comes over that this is what I need to be doing. Very, very, can I be a moderator? Yeah, no, whatever. I'm not sure about that one. Train of thought, trust your intuition. First thought that comes into your mind, you must trust it. And it's one of the hardest things to learn to do, to be honest. It can be very simple, but actually to get past those beliefs, or maybe I better check with someone, maybe I better check with my dad, maybe I better check with my mum, maybe I better check with my brother. What do they think? Next thing you got 5 different answers. You never get the solution, right? If the question is about you and it's about your life and your direction, Clips, I'm just here rattling my chain, mate, and having a good time, passing on information. So at the moment, I'll sit with my channel and we'll just see how many people enjoy it and how many people want to join. Because I don't really understand what a moderator would do, Clips, anyway. So, yeah, it's... and I believe you, Clips, you're kind, yes, and look, for me, it's about helping people to be more positive in life, right? Helping people to believe or learn to believe and understand that what you do actually affects what happens to you, right? You know what I mean? It's about empowering the individuals out there to empower themselves. That's what I believe wholeheartedly. I've proved many things to myself over the journey. It's not about what other people say as such. For you, it's about what you think and say is what comes back to you. And it's something that it takes a little bit to get your head around, actually, but you can prove a lot of these facts, all of these things to yourself through actions, through trialing things. They're in a timeout so they can't chat for. Absolutely, mate. So we treat people the way we want to be treated, but we don't reward bad behaviour. So if someone's acting bad, someone's acting bad, obviously we don't want to reward that, especially if it's a child and we're trying to teach them the right way to be. You do it with kindness. You do it with love. You don't do it through fear. You don't do it through anger and smacking kids like what used to happen back in my day. Are you doing something wrong and you get the smack? No, that's not the way you help anyone. You work from the heart chakra. We're all the same. We're all the same, Clips. We all came into this life from wherever we came, right? I'm 56 and everyone else is their own age. We all entered this life when we were babies, and at some stage we'll move on to the next phase of our lives, whatever that might be. Some people believe nothing happens when we cross over, and other people believe that we go on. And, I'm a big believer that we go on. At this stage, we'll hang off on that, Clips, all right? We'll just hang off on it. I'll keep rolling as I am. Livy, said hi. Oh, well, how are we going, Liv? Welcome back. Have you been there the whole time? I've watched people coming and going. Yeah, it's that's the hardest thing about this live business, isn't it? People popping on, popping off, coming back, ooh, and not knowing when who's there and what. Okay, but Clips, I appreciate you, and I want you to be your authentic self, like everyone here. Do not change. If you are a positive, happy person, that unique self that is you, hold on to that. All right, be more of that, and do everything from the heart. If it feels right and you're doing it for the right reasons and you're doing things that you love to do, you can't go wrong. That's life, right? But you can't make a mistake, and don't be hard on yourself. Clips, it was great to chat, mate. All right, you take care, and hopefully we'll see you on another live, right? Jump on any time. So, you know, being genuine with yourself is how you really keep the momentum going, to lift that vibration, to get clarity with yourself, to know who you really, really are. All right? You're a good person. You take care of yourself. As everyone is. Again, Craig's World rocks. I'm a great person. All of you are great people. And no matter what happens, whatever situations arise on a daily basis, right? Let's talk about on a daily basis. It's how you respond at that instant. You can choose to get caught up in negativity that happens around us all the time, or you can choose to actually respond in a positive, loving way that you want to be yourself. Because if you respond those ways, you're telling your subconscious and your higher self, I want more positive things. I want to create more positive things. Through your actions, remember, it's always through your actions. All right? Basically, when it comes to what you do, it's mega important. Mega important. So I'll tell you what, everyone. I don't know whether I'll jump on again later. That might be it for tonight. I think I've rattled on about. But look, everyone that has joined me tonight, I appreciate you all. You are all magnificent, unique individuals. Remember, if you haven't subscribed and you love listening to me, or you even like listening to me, or you think I'm an all right old dude, subscribe away, and then you'll know when I pop on, because I do have lots of interesting things that I will talk about over the journey, and it might be quite different to most other people that you listen to. But I can tell you this, I will always be authentic, and I will always be genuine. And, you know, when I jump on, if you have questions, things that are troubling you, and you want to throw the question out, I'm always up to try and give you my opinion on the situation. But remember, take what you like, chuck it what you don't like. Remember this, Craig's World rocks, so does yours. I love you all. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.